Hello, beautiful souls. Oh, wow. So, happy spring for those of you and me in the Northern Hemisphere. Happy equinox. Interesting. So, early this morning, I spent some time with my ex-husband. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, we've been getting along pretty well, but it was just so amazing to be going to appointments with him and two of our children that we have together, and to be watching everything happen from the observer consciousness, and to remember how triggered I used to get. And it made me realize how far I've come in my own healing and in my own self-acceptance and in my own ability to see my authenticity first, and to know it and to live it. It's been quite a journey. And it was funny because I was sitting in the car in the back seat with my daughter, and I was like, wow. Wow. Such profound healing has been happening really over the last 2 years for me. But to be able to, the emotional charge is gone. It's been worked through. It's been let go. I let it go. I let it go. And I'm not holding on to it anymore. And I know I can't change anybody outside of myself. And that was part of the reason why I got divorced, actually. That was in 2017. I knew that very deeply then. And so it's been a long road of working on myself since then. Since then. And when I say working, it's just undoing all of the meanness. I was so mean. I was so mean to myself. Right? So, you think about abuse and everything, and I'm like, wow, I was so abusive to myself. I totally neglected myself. Totally. I ignored my desires. I ignored my dreams. I ignored my feelings. I would disassociate from all of it and just keep pushing on, keep pushing ahead, keep going, oh, you're in pain? Yeah, whatever. I can tune out of the pain, which I can. Tune out and just keep going and not look at it like it was a message. Yeah, and so anyway, today, and I don't know, he doesn't usually watch these, but if he does, he was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to push through. I'm going to push through. And I was like, oh my word. He's still just pushing through. And it made me realize that we all choose for ourselves. We can either choose to tune into ourselves, tune into that deep wisdom within, to where you do get the body signals. Like maybe you need to slow down. This is hurting. You're hurting. Okay, well, what does this mean? Right? Or emotions that come up. No, I'm going to feel it all. I'm here to feel it. I'm here to feel. And I know I've had different experiences and meditations where I have had angels tell me that don't be afraid of feeling. That is one of the amazing things about being here on earth. It's one of the things that sets this place so much further apart than anywhere else, is because of the ability to feel emotions and to tune in, and that it's an indicator. Instead of looking at that like it's a bad thing, look at it like it's a gift. It's an indicator light. Hello, I am in line with what I want to be doing now, or I'm not. Time to make adjustments. Don't just push through. Don't just push through your life. And for what? To be aligned with your soul? That is really the most important. I mean, here's the thing. Happiness is inside of you. You decide when to be happy in every moment. You can keep deciding to wait until this lines up, or you have this thing, or you have a partner, or your kids do this, or, do you see what I'm saying? You can always decide to put it off for another day. That's an option. Or you can look at right now and be like, oh my word, I am so blessed. I'm so blessed to be here. And I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be able to feel. I went from this programming of you're too much. I'm very sensitive, not only to feelings or what I'm sensitive in general, like to chemicals and everything. Very sensitive. But I believed I was too much, too emotional, too this, too that, too much for most people. Well, maybe I am. Those aren't my people. Those aren't my people. I know now because I've met many that are just like me. I am divinely created, and so are you. It's time to see it. It's time to really tap into your divinity. Being here right now, feeling. And yeah, we've been releasing a lot. At least I've been releasing a lot. And I've been talking to people that are going through there's a purging happening. Doesn't feel great. But it's one of those things where you know that it doesn't feel great, but I know, it's in my best good. It's in my best good to let this go and to let it flow. And if that means crying, okay. And if that means that I have little bits of anger that are coming up to be seen, okay, let's look at it. Let's look at why. Why have I not been flowing? What does anger mean? What does this sadness mean? Is it even sadness? And what I'm realizing is that this deep gratitude that I'm tapping into feels a lot like sadness, but it's not, because the vibration of it is super high. And I'm like, oh my God, how many times in my life did I mix that up and think that it wasn't good? When actually, just because I'm leaking out of my eyes and I'm vibrating super high, that's amazing. We're being asked to look at all of these indicators. All of these indicators, our body, our emotions, our thoughts. What thoughts are you entertaining? Because I know I've had some pretty crazy thoughts come in and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. In fact, I've wondered a lot that there have been these lower entity type thought forms that have been coming in. And luckily I noticed at the beginning, instead of entertaining it for a little while and thinking it was mine. Right? The more that you tune into your own vibration, the more you know what's yours. And the more you know, oh no, yeah, that's not me. That's not mine. And not only that, I don't have to believe every thought. I create my thoughts. Is this expanding or is this contracting? Oh, this is contracting. I'm not contracting. So, you get to choose. You get to choose what to do in your life. And like I said, it was funny when I noticed, oh my gosh, so here I am hanging out with my ex-husband and my kids, and I am not triggered at all, even though a lot of the same things are happening. I'm not triggered. I just am laughing. In observer mode. Like, oh, well, this is still happening. Okay. Right? It's all good. It's all good. It's all as it's supposed to be. And I'm just here growing. And I will tell you that when you realize that your environment is not shifting your vibration, that you can actually hold a certain vibration no matter what's going on outside of you. And in that observer consciousness, instead of being, I think of it like tendrils in and becoming affected by it. And to just be looking and going, I see what's happening here. And it's okay. But I choose to not take it in. I choose to not make it mine. It's not mine. I look at my stuff. So this new spring energy is amazing. I know I've been having lots of amazing things happening, lots of synchronicities, lots of little bouts of abundance showing up in my life. So I'm very excited to see what the next several months hold for us all. I love you guys. Have a great day.